take a sip of water.
That's what you said last night.
I remember thinking, what the hell is this guy trying to say? In the backseat of my father's car, I found the lyrics quite bizarre, but I sing them really loudly anyway. But now I've grown and I've learned a sliver about why February made him shiver. This song was an endeavor to show how music changed forever. I'll try to show you line for line how this song serves as a tuneful shrine to that plane that crashed in '59, the day the music died. So this sly guy wrote American Pie about his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high in the sky. Okay, here we go. Now this verse talks of the book of love and other songs symbolic of the 50s, which he loved so dear. And he also digs those rhythm and blues, which started getting rave reviews. And though much has changed, that style still perseveres. And back then dancing in the gym was so innocent and free from sin. I think what he's trying to say is it's not like that today. So this teenage bronc and buck of song wrote an epic piece 8 minutes long to show how things started going wrong the day the music died. So this sly guy wrote American Pie about his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high in the sky. Okay. Now the 10 years we've been on our own represents the block of time that's flown between that fateful crash and the song's debut. Bob Dylan's the jester compared to James Dean, cause when he went to England to sing for the Queen, he was dressed like a bum and thus a rebel through and through. And the thorny crown that Dylan stole came from the previous king of rock and roll, but the courtroom wasn't fooled because the quartet really ruled. And John Lennon reading Marx displays the start of the Beatles' political phase, and we sang dirges for the day the music died. So this sly guy wrote American Pie about his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high in the sky. Okay. The Beatles helter-skelter gave Manson a shove. The summer swelter was the summer of love. 8 miles high by the birds was a gas. The birds got busted for pop, that's the bow on the grass. The fallout shelter was a rehab, alas, while a bike crash left Bob Dylan laid up in a cast. And the perfume in the halftime air was from the flower power and the drugs used there, and we couldn't dance as planned to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And while new musicians long for their day in the sun, the Beatles still stayed number one, and simpler days were over and done the day the music died. That's why I'm singing this sly guy wrote American Pie about his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high in the sky. Alright. And there we were all in one place. Is Woodstock, and those lost in space are the hippies who stayed mostly stoned. Jack Flash, Jack be nimble so nonchalant, is Mick Jagger at his concert at Altamont singing Sympathy for the Devil is condoned. He got Hell's Angels to work security. He gave them beer and drugs so they'd work for free, and then halfway halfway through the show, they killed a man in the front row. And while thousands were caught up in the fray, the Rolling Stones were helicoptered away, and peace and love were gone to stay the day the music died. So this sly guy wrote American Pie, his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high in the sky. Janis Joplin's the girl who sang the blues, but she didn't have much happy news. She OD'd and went away. And that sacred store of old is the one where 50s records were sold, but that music isn't played that much today. And all those 60s stereotypes, flower children, hippies, and beatniks alike, who started out inspired, ended up extremely tired. And the three men who died in that plane left a very saddened Don McLean, singing "You Can't Go Back Home Again" the day the music died. So this sly guy wrote American Pie about his disdain for a plane that flew badly awry. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and Big Bopper, oh why did we lose so much so high in the sky? Lose so much so high